Let's talk about Cad Bane. Let's just jump right into him.
Okay, let's
Is
do
he
it.
dead?
I don't know, man. It seemed pretty final. Like his killing blow seemed pretty final. I know that there's back to tanks and everything, but like he doesn't have an ally here to bring him to one. I don't know. I don't know what they'll do with Cad Bane. I mean, they it's almost like they wanted that to be left open so that they could bring him back if they need to, and not if they don't want to. If I had to commit to a guess, I'm going to say no, just because it is Cad Bane, and I don't think they would go through the trouble of creating a live action Cad Bane just to have him in the tail end of an episode and then the finale of one season. Like I think that he's going to be a character in another property in a bigger capacity sometime, but I wouldn't venture to guess what. What about you?
I would agree that he's not. I don't think he's dead. Now,
Okay.
I definitely agree that this is not the last we see of Cad Bane, especially considering how well received he was after
Yeah.
last week and this week as well. I don't think that that's the last we've seen of him in live action. He'll probably pop up in another show, maybe Kenobi here in a couple months, or
Maybe
a movie of some
Ahsoka,
kind.
maybe.
I would love it. I would love it. If that was the case, I would imagine he wouldn't be dead because I feel like Ahsoka's probably after this. Maybe
Right.
we'll see.
Right.
As far as like, is he dead? So there are a few things that you could kind of look at to say maybe he did survive. So when Boba stabs him, like there's a light on his chest that kind of goes off, and
Oh.
it's not really explained of like what that is, but it could be a transmitter to Toto, his little droid. Maybe the droid comes and gets him and takes him off, or maybe that's a support system to help him survive.
Yeah, maybe that's what's the tubes are hooked up to.
No, the tubes are because that helps keep him from being force choked. That's a breathing
Okay.
apparatus so that he can't be force choked.
No kidding. Okay.
Yeah. So
Interesting.
we don't know if there is something else though so because he has something like that, we don't know if there's something else that is sort of maintaining his life, so to
Mm-hmm.
speak. So I think that they did it in a way that either this is his death, and if it was really well done. The fact that it was Boba that did it is pretty poetic considering their past. It was in a Western standoff on the sand planet. It was a really, really great way for him to die at the hands of a clone, so to speak.
Yeah.
But they also left it in a way where if the fans want it, they could bring him back. And let's be honest,
Right.
almost no one in Star Wars stays dead. Hopefully Mace Windu
Right.
does though.
Mace Windu. That's where my mind goes every time we talk about death in the Star Wars universe. Keep the dream alive.
We'll see. So we'll see. But I think that listen, I was so glad that they had Cad Bane here. I know you were too. I don't think I saw anybody online that was upset that he was here. I think it would be a missed opportunity if they don't bring it back in some capacity.
I was surprised that he didn't have his hover boots or whatever those were called from Clone Wars.
That's right. He used those, I think, in Bad Batch too, as well, didn't he? Or did he not?
Yeah, I bet he did. I don't remember specifically, but I'm sure he did.
Yeah, well, they showed him use the fire though this time around when the Rancor was face to face with him, so that was a good touch. Mm-hmm. There's just so much more I feel like they can do with him. He's such a formidable foe for not just guys like Boba, but even the Jedi as well. We've seen him hold his own against Obi-Wan and guys like that. Mm-hmm. So I definitely hope we see more of him down the road.